I was going to film my bookshelf tour today, but it's so dark and gloomy out. We're supposed to be getting snow today, actually, again. I want to wait until it's hopefully sunnier to be able to do it, just because, like, I don't have box lighting or anything fancy, so, like, it doesn't look as good. So I want to wait until it's a little brighter out. So instead, I needed to pivot and figure out something quick. So I just decided to quickly do a book haul today for you guys. This is definitely not going to be like my biggest book haul. Honestly, I think I maybe have like 20 books here. It's just the books that I've accumulated over the past couple of months. Not as many as normal, but still wanted to share with you what I've recently added. And then when I do like my updated tour, then like that's already done and like all of my new books are already accounted for here. No rhyme or reason to any of these that I'm doing in order here. But first up, I have Magnolia Parks, Into the Dark, and Daisy Hates the Great Undoing. So this one recently came out, and I know like in the US, I don't know if like in all countries they did like the new feet covers, which I do not like those at all. And I have the old ones, as you can see right there, those 3 colored spines. I have the old ones in these artist covers. So when I saw that like you could order this one from the UK, then I was like, well, then I will just be doing that because I want these old covers. I love these kind of artsy covers. And then at the same time when I ordered this one, I also got then Daisy Hates the Great Undoing, because I did not buy this cover originally. Because here's the thing, I love Magnolia and BJ so much. Love the first 2 Magnolia Parks books. Daisy Hates I did not enjoy as much, and I was kind of planning on skipping this book altogether. I still haven't read either of these. I was like going to read this as soon as I got it, and then I of course got distracted and didn't. And I don't know, but I'm like, you know what? I need to have the full set. But these books are massive compared to the other ones. Like, and they're just like huge books. They're heavy too. I remember when I got this box, I was like, I didn't order textbooks. I ordered 2 romances, and this is literally, I can't even like explain to you how like big and heavy this book is. It's honestly so obnoxious, but I'm not gonna like pay money for the ebook as well, so whenever I do read it, I will just have to suck it up. But anyways, yeah, that is those 2 books. Had to add those into the collection. Let's continue on with more series that I added. Books 8 and 9 in the Like Us series by Krista Becker-Ritchie. So Wild Like Us and Fearless Like Us. So I think these are Sully, Thatcher, and Akara, or no, Sully, Banks, and Akara. Thatcher, oh my god, not Thatcher and Jane. So anyways, books 8 and 9. So I've read the first 5 in the Like Us series, loved them. I just like still have been waiting to kind of like get back into that mood again to start picking these back up. But I absolutely love the Like Us series, and I'm really excited to get to these. As you can see, like I have a big Krista Becker-Ritchie collection behind me. Next up, I was sent this one by Valentine PR, which is Serpentine Valentine by Gianna Darling. I was so excited. I like don't get PR from like anyone, and that's fine. This is not like my call to get PR, but I think like I only ever get it from like QB's books. So to get this, which was one of my most anticipated releases of like the beginning months of this year, I was so excited. So again, thank you to Valentine PR and Gianna Darling for sending this to me, because I absolutely loved getting this, and I really enjoyed Serpentine Valentine a lot. And also it kind of matches my shirt today, liking the green vibe. First of all, this cover is just absolutely sickening. I really loved Luna and Lex's story, especially, I really just had a special, I just really loved Lex a lot. Like I liked Luna too, but Lex I feel like really carried the story for me in this one. And this was one where I was actually like, I wish this was like 100 more pages. I would have spent so much more time with these 2. I really enjoyed it and really happy to have it on my shelves, because I do have quite the Gianna Darling collection over here. If you haven't read this yet, Dark Academia Sapphic Romance. So good. Revenge too. Revenge. If you like Mindfuck by S.T. Abbey, give this a go. Okay, next up, I got some books that I have just been meaning to buy for a while and haven't. So I got Bittersweet Love by QB Tyler. This was the last QB Tyler book that I did not own. And honestly, because I always forgot about it, because it's just a novella, and it goes along with the Bittersweet duet. I'm trying to think how this couple knows that couple. I'm sure I have it in my like guide to QB Tyler video. I made that years ago. Back when I like read every single one of her books that was out at the time. And yeah, I think this is like a coworkers, right? Kind of like enemies to lovers little novella. I really liked this. I remembered liking it a lot. I added that to the collection, and you can't even see, but my QB shrine is now complete, except I'm missing a couple special editions, or actually am I just missing one? I think I'm just missing the Forget Me Not. I think it was a Hello Lovely box one. I think that's my only like QB Tyler book that I'm missing now at this point, like special edition. Although she just had a special one for a signing, I'm not gonna see her at signing, so I don't know. I guess I'm missing a couple, but okay. Then I also got Misbehaved by Charlie Rose. So this is an old favorite of mine that I just realized like that I had never bought, and this is a student teacher romance. Y'all know how much I love my student teacher tropes, and I love this book, and I like don't remember why I never got it back when I originally read it. Yeah, I love this one. Oh my god, I just realized that looks like Jax Taylor on the back. Does anyone else watch Vanderpump Rules? That literally looks like Jax Taylor. That's actually kind of horrifying to me. I love the front of the cover. I love the front actually, and I like the way that it wraps around, like that's cool, but oh my god, that literally looks like Jax Taylor from Vanderpump Rules, like season 1 Jax, not like now Jax. Wild. Anyways, yeah. And I had to buy one of my absolute favorites of the year so far, Head in the Game by Rebecca Rath. Rath, I'm not quite sure. I think this is going to be in my top 10. Like, I know it's only the beginning of April, but I really do truly see this making it into my top 10. This is a coach-athlete romance, big age gap, and oh my god, it was just so good. Because one thing that I've like kind of struggled with a lot of like my favorite forbidden romance tropes lately is that I feel like they don't feel as forbidden as they should. But this one, like these two were actually like very aware of the consequences. They did try to fight it. Like they didn't just like say fuck it after like 20%. We're like, we're just gonna be together and who cares? No, they were genuinely like, my job is on the line, your entire future is on the line if you ever want to get into like the NFL, whatever. It was so good. I didn't even care because I do not really like football. I didn't even care. I just loved this romance between these two. It was so good. And yeah, I'm like, I have to have a copy for my shelves. So very happy to have it. Dorian, come in here. Next up then, Morgan Page sent me her duet, which actually that needs to remind me, I'm sending her Take My Hand and Take You Down in return. And I just realized that I haven't done that yet. My brain has been absolutely fried from moving. But anyway, she sent me Love You From Afar and Hate You Up Close, which this one is a fiance's brother's cheating road trip romance. And this one is a boss employee hate to love, which like I fucking love boss employees. So I'm actually really excited. I mean, I obviously love like fiance's brother, that's super forbidden cheating, love that. But I just am always a sucker for like a workplace boss employer. Oh, wait, no, his name was Elliot. Oh, that's my nephew's name, one of my nephew's names. I do kind of struggle with that a little bit whenever, like, there was one, Unteachable by Leah Rader. The hero in that one has the same name as my brother, and I was like, whatever. I'm really excited to read these. I've had this one set out because I'm actually taking that one on vacation, which when this video goes up, will I be on vacation yet? I don't actually know, but I'm taking Love You From Afar on vacation with me. And yeah, thank you again to Morgan for sending me these. I also love the covers. They're really pretty. And yeah. Okay, we're already down to our last 4. Like I said, I didn't really have a whole lot, but with like I just had to kind of pivot a little bit, and I still wanted to at least get you guys a video. So, and actually, oh, I wish my last 2 Salacious Players Club series from cover to cover, those just got delivered, but I sent them to my parents' house because I knew I was going to be moving like right around the time that it was delivered, so I didn't want them going to my old address when I'm not there anymore. And actually, I got the notification yesterday that they got delivered, so I wish I had those because I got oh, they're too high up. The cover to cover hardcover Salacious Players Clubs, they finished the series with Highest Bidder and Madame. So I got those. So I'll include those next book haul. My last 4. So these 2 were sent by my friend Natasha, my fellow Rangers girl, on Instagram. So she sent me Hidden Scars and Enamored. So Hidden Scars is an hockey romance that again I read this year, and again I absolutely loved. And here's the thing, Natasha and I talk a lot about hockey. That's kind of like how we started talking on Instagram, was because I had posted in my story, I don't know if this was the first time that we talked, I don't think so, but like I had posted my story about like trying to get stuff done during the day so that way I could watch the Rangers game that night, hoping for another Matt Rempe fight. This was like a while back. This was like shortly after his debut and when he was like fighting in every single game, and we're both big Rangers fans, and so it was only fitting that she had sent me a hockey romance. So I absolutely love this. enemies to lovers, roommates, teammates, darker than I was anticipating. So definitely check your triggers on this one before going into this one. One of our heroes is dealing with some pretty heavy stuff, so definitely check your triggers on that. Why is that card just sitting there? But anyways, absolutely love this and very happy to have this one in my collection. And then she also sent me Enamored, which I have had on my TBR. I want to say now, is it going on like 4 years? I read Enthralled. Where's Enthralled? Oh, it might be off camera. It's off camera here. I read Enthralled so long ago. And I still have not finished Enamored. I loved the first book. It's a dark captor-captive mafia duet. Tell me why I haven't read this. Also, too, I think because it's thick. How long is this book? It's a long one. 538 pages. And if you know anything about Gianna Darling's writing, it is not like a quick writing style to read. Like her books just take me a long time to read. So, but I do definitely want to finish this year. And then lastly, Melitza from the novel Aquarian sent me 2 books to celebrate Take My Hand's release. So once again, Melitza, thank you. She sent me God of Fury and Untether by Elodie Hart. So first up, a moment for the cover. This cover is absolutely sickening, okay? I love it. I love all of these Legacy of God series covers, and that's why I want to make sure that I collect them all before they go out of print in September. Like that, I'm literally going to make sure that I get them all before that happens, because I love the men covers. The discreet ones are fine too. I actually do like the discreet ones as well, but just the men are so hot, especially the God of Malice one and this one in particular. You're joking. So this is actually book 5 in the Legacy of God series. This is the one that I'm most looking forward to getting to. I just finished God of Malice this past month. Loved it. Again, might be a top 10. And I put God of Pain on my TBR for this month. We'll see if I get around to it yet. But I really want to get caught up in the Rena verse. Again, I just fall behind on series. But anyways, I really want to read this one. It's an hate to love romance, right? And I've just heard nothing but incredible things about this one, so I'm really looking forward to getting to it. And happy to have that one. And also, normally I don't like yellow, but actually the spine looks really pretty on my shelves because obviously I have the black bookcases, so like this stands out really nicely against them and it looks really pretty. And just because I have a lot of like darker spined books, so it just like is a nice little pop of color. And last but not least is Untether by Elodie Hart. So this is book 4 in the Alchemy series. This was a recent release. I read it pretty much as soon as it came out. I am a huge fan of the Alchemy series. If you're new here, I've read them all. I love them all. Unfurl was on my top 10 of last year. Unfurl is still my favorite. That is book 1. However, I have enjoyed every single one in this series. And this one is an age gap, but she's older, he's younger, and she's recently divorced and she's trying to like reclaim her sexuality and show that like women of a certain age aren't like just disposable, like that they are still like people with desires and wants and whatever. And she goes on this journey at Alchemy with Cal as her guide a little bit to do that. I really enjoyed this. Once again, I mean, Elodie Hart just delivers. In this one, listen, Elodie Hart, I know you're not listening, but if you ever saw this clip, what you did of that masked night in this book with Cal and his mask, thank you for your service. Truly, thank you for your service. This was great. I really enjoyed it, but Unveil still remains supreme, okay? What can I say? Me personally, I know that Unfurl. There is stuff in Unfurl that just I am always going to eat up. It's a certain kind of discussion around certain things that like I just am always going to be a sucker for, like in Priest, That Sick Love. Even kind of like a little bit of what I did in Take You Down. I'm just always going to really enjoy that, and Unfurl did that, and yeah. Remain supreme. God, okay, I'm gonna like insert this clip earlier. I was literally just about to sign off and then I'm like, wait, you literally forgot my own book that I also technically have hauled. I still don't have my regular copies yet without this like not for resale. So this is like a proof copy. So when, in case if you like didn't know, when you upload a book to Amazon, they obviously have to approve it, but you can order a proof copy so that way like you can get it in person, flip through it, make sure that it looks okay, make sure that the cover looks okay, whatever. But it comes with this not for resale banner. So I only have this one because I'm still waiting on my author copies to come in, which like I can order author copies that just cost at print cost rather than like regular price or whatever, but that means that they take a little bit longer sometimes to get to you. Like they say they usually ship within 10 days, and I still have not gotten them yet. So, but I do have this copy that technically I've hauled over the past recent weeks. So yeah, this one though is still with the old Hayden on the back. So this actually got declined from Amazon. It said that it could not get uploaded because of, it was very vague about like certain text things, and that was the only thing that I could think about when I had to message my cover designer and be like, it's literally getting denied, what the hell, like what are we gonna do? And so she made it a little brighter. So actually I don't even know what it looks like on the new copies, because you can clearly see it on this one. So I don't know what Amazon was on. Amazon just was not liking me when I was trying to submit this. But anyways, I have also Take My Hand in my possession. That was a pretty small book haul, but I did one not that long ago. But like I said, I just wanted to get something up and filmed for you guys today, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of sunlight so that way I can get you guys a bookshelf tour. I don't know, although now I don't know if it's just gonna be like snowy and gross over the next few days. We'll just have to see. If it gets sunny though, I will definitely be doing a bookshelf tour. Yeah, I don't really know what else is coming after these videos. I don't really have like a schedule in place right now. It is kind of just right now when I can get videos done, I can get them done. In case if you missed any of my other ones, I am really like busting my ass right now to get starting line done, the book that I'm writing, because I do have a pretty strict deadline for myself of the end of the month, and I'm nowhere near that. So anyways, I'm kind of just getting videos up when I can. Sorry, I think in May it's gonna stabilize out a little bit. Like my life should probably stabilize out a little bit too. So anyways, that is it for today's video, and I will see you when I see ya.